多垃圾是可以捡的。偷一下武器。
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please.
在里面不要乱开枪啊！他们有追猎者啊，所有博士也会拿电动枪打你啊！不要以为他们好惹。
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Ooh.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
是不是做过头了？
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are
他知
here
道我为他儿子
for
的，
your son.
这么屌，可以直接捡的。有别人走路的声音。
Useless. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
去他妈的！不行。
Oh, goddamn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards, they took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father,
我
help
没有选过
me!
这组对话
There's，someone here! Help me!
可以把我们
Damn
打开吗
it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated.
Oh my
He's a
god！
prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional
Father.
stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional and that you're... Let's start anew.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial
好
title.
像有点亮了。
It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as...
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this... You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find yours. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am... your son.
impossible.
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60, and here I am?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides. Scientific curiosity, and the goal of perfection. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking...
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this, even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that I am their father. Through science, we are family.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do.
Brett.
克罗格不是挂了吗？
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility. The Institute. It's important. It really is you.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, just give me time.
Sure.
What else can I say to ease?
其实不用了。你知道你妈妈挂了吗？
Mother.
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course.
间接你娘。
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my... For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But
Right.
What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
Uh-huh. You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum.
干这
The
个
Institute took
像真的
advantage
是很
of
会讲话，
Kellogg's
干
vicious nature. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you. I know there's more for us to discuss. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthrough. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build, and now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't it?
或许
Maybe. I don't know.
I know. And I am sorry. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen...
没注意啊。
I don't know what.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that ration. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, we really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some...
Sure.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities. Dr. Ao in SRB.
总务部门我怎么没有印象？总务部生命科学我知道。
And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
之前为了找这个部门哦，找了一块烦死。
Sean.
其实你现在就可以把他杀掉。
Synth.
You mean the
应
child?
该是吧？
It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
It seems like a.
I can understand how it might seem that way. It is something new. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the...
Right.
But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, do you think you could love him? Like you would have...
就那个机器人哦，我们来找到真正你就已经很开心
I
的
don't。need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help.
好吧。看你们偷的哦，偷啤酒。这边不瞒你说，真的还蛮亮的。
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
啊，你已经知道了。诶 ，the fuck， 先走下去就对了。
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned,
Excuse me, Doctor.
I don't
you
know.
weren't kidding. You
Most
really
of them
are
have lasted
here.
long
Well,
past
all
their
right.
projected lifespans.
I'm Alec.
If you ask
Alec
me,
Fillmore.
they were
You can
built
think of
pretty
me as
well.
the
首席工程师，你是工程部门的吗？
When Father
其
told
实我已
us
经忘
about
记
you,
了。
if you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
问这干啥？
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, I just... Well, you've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and
你果
electrical
然是那
systems
个
running
先
smooth.
进部
We
门的。
maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's so. Now that you're here and you've spoken to Father,
不要讲太早哦。
I'm
只是看
just
看啊。
looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here. Not like... If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Uh-huh.
谁打到这里已经不重要了。
It must be a challenge to meet the power.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that...
Sure.
Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help some... When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because it...
感觉你们就是在用
You
核
don't
能
even
啊
want。to know what a single use of the molecular... Huh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
这边有贩卖部吧
All set.
餐厅嘛
Unit in
卖他东西。
Why can't a synth be a person too? I don't really see the difference.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite
Greetings,
one.
sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
来，
Let's see what you have.
I
干什么都没有。
Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
No visible reaction to the K14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much
通常
larger this
我
time.
如果没记错，部门不是这样子。
Likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any
啊，部门在这里，
Honestly don't know.
先进部门。
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey,
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
hey.
Yeah? Well, that was productive.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the
Good.
latest synths.
转送手榴弹。
Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
干，
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an... I really hope you'll stay here with us.
哪时候？
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
哦，你的参观就只是说来这边看一下就对了。
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can.
这样好难移哦。哎，对啊，他要叫我进去，干，这我有点无言。本地图，干楼上，靠北，和各个部门主管讲话。哦，这个哦，难怪。哦，你就是部门主管。
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already? Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of...
good.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Okay.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child synth, to focus on
为什么我要
phase
叫他
3.
报告？
I'm
我又不
hoping
是他
that
上
the
司。
above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend...
是每一个终端机我都可以骇入吗？先储存一下。我们先把这个门关起来，这样才不会被看到。 然后为什么还写红色的？私人的。另外一个任务的那个终端机好像是要特别的终端机才可以吧？我若没记错是这样啦，好像是刚刚就是那一台吧。那个终端机确实也是挺烦人的啊！我记得如果没记错，好像是在这里吧。好像是这一台可以侵入，我看看。啊，按错了，被锁了，干。
Terminal's got this locked.
他锁10秒。
Nice.
啊！干就这样。
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo
Scanning
thinks he can
unknown
hide in his
identity.
office, does he?
Clearance
Well, you can tell him
confirmed.
that I intend to speak to Father.
Seriously think we're heading over to robotics to knock some heads
Seeing you in that power armor makes me think we should design some of our own.
可以啊，学院版的动力装甲，你就设计得出来你就做。
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us. and
We're
pretty
all
much
looking
the
forward to working with you.
You going to
Okay,
solve
thank
the
you.
Lana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the CanT23. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close... Despite your relation to Father, you're...
Right.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any...
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. It's nothing personal. Now, Father has asked that I provide... Our primary responsibility is the recovery...
回收部了。
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated institute. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the core.
问题是铁路一直在抓回收人，合成人。
Of course, they are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
干他怎么知道我把他打死？
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed Now, unless you need
你们
something
的
else,
追猎
I'll get
者
back
做
to you.
太烂了。代理部长。
If you're the acting head of the SRB...
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I...
席莫博士。
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Operating at full capacity.
It's an honor to have you here.
我们还有一个部门还没去过。
You have time to examine my latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been making progress. Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
这些人是后来才出生的，是不是？因为我算活蛮长的。
Hello.
到底是哪一个 哪一个电脑可以让我那个偷偷植入那个我的晶片？
There's still people and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind?
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very... I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in.
Good. 内贼这个
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to...
哦，原来可以往下靠背。找那么久。斯特级应该是我们自己的哦。下载完毕。
See what you can do.
哎。他还有另外一个任务，我看一下。这两个刚刚是同一个哦，好。